So, this is an update on me and Christ. So 2 weeks ago, I was up on the 8th tier, got in a fight with him. That was the Christ who gave me the cosmic convergence. Or my time was up. I didn't get in a fight with him. My time was up with him, and he kicked me back down. So I'm up and down all the time. I'm at the top, I'm at the bottom. And this pressurization stuff is making me lose the connection. So I'm down. I ain't down half a day. When I go to sleep at noon, Christ sticks 2 electrodes in the back of my head. And I already know he's the same guy who gave me the Frybox the last time. What the Frybox is, he sticks these implants in your head. He sticks the implants in your head, and he triggers it with energy and makes white noise in your head, which is so fucking loud and disturbing. And then he's yelling and screaming at you, calling you insults and names, which is triggering all your rage, and your mind just goes, and then he turns it off and it's absolutely quiet. So that happened twice, all right, over those 2 days. Brutal. And it happened. Then I got in a fight with him. My wife came, she was talking in my head, and I lost my shit. And I said, I'm tired of this. I was tired of all the things they're doing. And plus he gave me 2 sex dreams, which I didn't agree with. And I got in a big fight with him. He got so pissed off. He says I accused him of all this, and I go, no, I'm just bitching. You know, you can. And he's inverting it. He's inverting it. You know. See, the ego can bitch all it wants, right? But where your heart is what matters to them, unless they deem fit that you accuse them. Then it's all you, and you're fucking in the shitter. That's what they think. But I think that's all psy-up to correct your brain, right? Either way, he sends me out, kicks me out, boom, kicks me over to another low Jesus. I'm like a level 2, level 3 Jesus. So I'm at a level 3 Jesus. He does the electrodes in my head. I get in a fight with him. He sends me over to another Christ. This Christ, I ain't with him for 5 minutes. I got in a fight with him. And then he can't take it anymore. So the next day, I get in a fight with him, and basically I'm fighting with him myself, but I'm fighting with him inside out. You know, it was a big fight. So anyway, we're arguing, fighting, and screaming and shit, and I can't stand it. You know, it's like the last 3 years they're doing the same shit to me over and over and over, and I'm like, I know, I've been there, done that. Let's go, let's move on. You're supposed to be healing me, not showing me fucking where my fucking heart on rises, you know, in my fucking dreams. I'm done with that. I go read the fucking memo of the last 8 years, because every Christ does it to you. Every single one. They gotta go through your sexuality to figure out where your issues are. And I'm like, come on, read the memo. You know, I know I've been through 100 Christs, Jesus Christ. But again, really? You need to know now? I gotta go through this all again? It's pointless. That's what I'm getting at. That's what they're doing to me over and over and over. And it's pointless. And they're all new Christs. I'm like, dude, you haven't read the memo from the last Christ. You did the same goddamn thing to me the last time. So what are you doing? So anyway, this is my argument. This is why I'm bitching. So anyway, he sends me up. He sends me up to the 8th tier, which is the guy I just left 2 Christs ago. This is all within a week. He goes, you're back. You fucking accused me of this. You accused me. And I go, I don't know what I accused you of, because I just went through the Frybox twice and had 2 sex dreams, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So who are you and what do you want? Right? And he's going, you accused me the last time you were here. And I'm like, I don't know, whatever. So I was up there with him for a while. Not even a day. He kicks me out. Sends me back down. So I'm at another Christ. He sends me back down to the first low-level Christ that I was with that gave me the sex dreams in the Frybox, where I am still today. So I get back down here, and I go, so when you hit me with the Frybox? And he goes, we ain't putting the Frybox in you. I call it the Frybox because your head's a box, and they fry it, and they make white noise. He goes, we're doing something different. And I'm like, what? And he goes, and by this time, I'm totally dead. My argument is still solid in me, but I'm done arguing. I made it perfectly clear to him where I'm pissed off and why I'm pissed off. And he goes, we're sticking needles in your head. And I go, why? Because you got anger issues. I go, you think? But anyway, that brought up the whole argument again, right there. We're sticking a needle in your head. And it's a needle. It's a needle with a round thing on the end of it. And they stick it in when you go to sleep, and they pull it out when you wake up. And when they pull it out, your fucking head goes bam with energy, which is happening right now. So they did that the other day, a day ago. I spent the next day pushing out energy, basically just sat here on a computer going. Finally, it went away about midnight. The energy stopped. I lay down. We're putting the needle in again. And they might be doing it again, depending on how I react. So, I woke up this morning, 3 hours ago. They pulled it out as soon as I woke up. I got energy coming through. My head exploded a little bit. I don't know. It's still too early to tell where I'm at with it. But, this is what they do. And, oh, yeah. When I went up to when I came down to the new Christ, I got down, after I got kicked out the first time, I came down to this Christ. I think it was this one. Oh, it was so confusing. I went down to one Christ, and I wasn't there for an hour. And they're hooking me up. They're hooking my nuts up to take essence. And I'm like, no fucking way. So I ripped it off my nuts. And what that is they hook it up. They hook a thing. A little sucker thing. The doctor comes, hooks it up to you, and sticks it on your nuts. Right where your nut connects to the cord that goes in. Well, they hook these things on it, and they suck, and it drives you fucking nuts. You can't sleep all night. And they suck the essence out of your sperm. And they do it to girls too. But they're doing it to me. And I'm like, no fucking way. I haven't had that in a year. I'm done with it. You ain't doing it again. And I go, you know what? Reed, I'm here to heal my head. I'm not a fucking sperm donor, all right? Go find someone else. So anyway, I got a big fight, and that's why he kicked me out. Because I wouldn't let him have it. And I'm really good. I can feel everything. So when they stick something in my head, when they do that, I wasn't even down there. First thing they did. No, it was the guy up. The guy up, that's right, on the 8th tier. He's the one who did it. I got there, he was a new guy. I went there, within half an hour he was hooking my nuts up. I'm like, no fucking way. He goes, we need it to heal people. We need it to heal you. And I'm like, no, fuck off. Go find someone else. And, sorry, I'm here to heal my head, not fucking be a sperm donor. I'm supposed to leave this fucking place in the spirit world. Heal my head, that's priority, period. I'm not a fucking sperm donor. I'm not doing all this shit just to make you guys happy. Going from fucking place. You give me a fucking cosmic connection dream, you're all happy about it. Then you send me over to the next guy and he's fucking sperm donoring me, and I go, no man, I'm done with this shit. No more bullshit. Read the fucking memo before you go fucking cutting and splicing. So I went through 2 Frybox sessions, 2 needles, and a big fight with the sperm donor guy. Christ, he wants your fucking sperm so he can take the essence, make his drugs to save people. I don't know what the fuck they make out of it, but he pulled the needle out yesterday in the morning. Okay, check this out. Here's another experience I had. He pulled the needle out in the morning, and I went all morning. About 10 o'clock to noon, I have my nap because I'm totally burnt. So I gotta lay down for an hour and recharge. I lay down, and as soon as I lay down and cross over and release the energy, my head is fucking screaming. So this is what the needle did, screaming the voices in my head, screaming. And I never heard anything. That was worse than the Frybox. Anyway, one fucking needle they put in your head all night long at a pressure point or somewhere in your brain which triggers a bunch of crap. Anyway, holy shit. It was so loud. Oh man. I was ready to die. I'm like sick of it. I'm totally sick of it. I'm gonna kill me. I don't give a fuck. If I had a fucking gun, I'd shoot myself in the head. I'm tired of this shit. He went fucking nuts. He goes, holy fuck. He couldn't believe it. And my innocence is screaming the truth of what I'm going through. And so he freaked out. He went and got this stuff. I don't know what he did, but he took it. And it was like, he either poured it, I couldn't see. I couldn't see anymore. But I saw him run away and I saw him come back. But I don't know what he had. Christ had. When he comes back and he dumps it, he either put it in my head or dumped it in my head. And my head filled up and it was like concrete. Like a thick concrete or something. And it filled up. And I couldn't hear nothing. I went from total, my whole brain was screaming fucking 20 voices. I'm hearing people in the other apartments and everything. My whole fucking head was going nuts. And then he poured it in my head and it went silent. And I couldn't believe it. Now, he totally blocked the noise in my head. So whatever he gave me was like sick. It worked beautiful. And I slept like a fucking baby. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I haven't had this in 10 years. Where are you keeping this shit? Make me something anyway, you know, keep it on standby. Anyway, I slept, I woke up, and then he took it out like a brick. Took it out of my head. And the voices slowly started coming back over the next couple hours. But it wasn't as bad as it was. But the thing was, when he poured it in my head, or put it in my head, whatever the hell it was, that was blocking all the energy and voices and everything. So the way it is the energy comes in your brain and triggers all your synapses, and you hear everything times 10. Okay? Now, I have no energy in my head, and that's why, because I released it, I have to release the energy. The noise is overwhelming from the energy that's coming out of my spine or whatever, wherever that needle was that triggered it. And that's why they do it. And to get rid of my anger. And it works. Like, I'm pretty mellow now. I even got voices in my head and I'm not bitching. Well, it's just more like moaning and like you're a beehive. Like your head's a beehive. So you move the energy, you bring Christ in, he takes it, and it's all quiet again. But he's got to put energy in it. Put back normal body energy in your head, which brings it to normal. And these are all processes that go on over time. Anyway, man, whatever he did, it worked. And I go, well, get that stuff for tomorrow. And he goes, no, you only need it when it's the last resort. And what it does, he puts it in your head, but it blocks all the energy. So he had to come in, and he was taking the energy out because I couldn't put it through the whatever he put on my head. The concrete stuff, clay or whatever. It's like a clay substance. And it blocked the energy from going through. But I couldn't deal with it. The energy that was going through was so fucking bad, I couldn't deal with it. So he put this stuff on my head, which blocked the energy, which he had to come into me and take out through my heart and my neck and my throat and everything else, because it wasn't going through the head while I was sleeping. And that was kind of bad, because when I woke up, I was like a nuclear reactor ready to blow from here down, right? And then he popped this off, and I released the energy. He took it, and it just, like a volcano, went out. So anyway, this has been my last 2 weeks. So I spent a week, almost 2 weeks of just fighting Christ, just screaming, yelling, fucking getting my point across. Because I definitely felt they were playing me. They were using me. Now, they were using me for good purposes, but they're not healing me, which I'm supposed to be healed. Like, you know. And so I asked him, I go, you ain't even healing me anymore. He goes, we gotta teach you to teach your brain. And once your brain learns, then we can heal you. But you can't heal until your brain learns. That's what he says. Until you learn the way, but the way is so Christ-like. I mean, you can't do nothing. You can't swear. You're laughing. You're watching a hockey game. You get pissed off because the Leafs are losing 3 times in a row. And they should have won 3 times in a row. The Leafs, at this point, should not have lost. Okay? They should not have lost, period. With Matthews or without Matthews. But fucking they're losing. They can't even... Miles didn't even show up at the goddamn game. He couldn't even skate. The next game there. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm pissed off. Christ sees that as, oh my God, needle time. Rich is upset. Really? I had to have sex dreams of stuff that I don't have nothing to do with in my reality. I don't even have an issue about it. But here I am dreaming this disgusting shit. And basically, Christ gives you every scenario in sexuality and watches how you respond to it to find out where you are and what your issues are. And you know what? I done nothing. None of them. I just sat there and watched. That's disgusting, that's disgusting, that's disgusting. Never do that, never doing that, never doing that. Then he gives you a pretty girl and you're all over. And it happens for the last 100 Christs. This is me. Yeah, yep, pretty girl. I'm feeling her, I'm loving her, let's get to know each other. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. From the snake pits of sin to fucking man, woman, love, have child fucking stuff. And I'm man, girl, happy together, be happy. And sex. So that's me. Right? Never changed. In 50 fucking years, I'm the same way. Never did any of that other shit. But every fucking Christ gets to put you through that, and it rips your fucking brain apart. Because you're in the dream, Christ is watching your responses, and you're walking around with a fucking heart on, trying to get it on with a girl. You can't get it on with a girl when your wife's watching, your kids are watching, and Christ is watching. And the look you lose in the fucking apartment. And you're all walking around naked in this goddamn dream. It's an inhibition, so they make it the most prevalent thing in your dream, right? To see how you react. So then, after the dream, and the most prevalent dream you've ever had, you're walking around naked with a fucking heart on in school, and you're embarrassed as shit. You're supposed to be less inhibited or less of a problem in reality for you, right? But I know the fucking game. I got Christ watching me, all his buddies. I got my wife watching me, and my fucking kids, and the looky-loos in the fucking apartment. They're all fucking watching me. Nothing. When you submit to Christ, every goddamn thing that happens to you is known. I don't know what it's like not to see Christ. Never had that. All I know is before this happened to me, everything was fine. I was left alone, more or less. Now that I'm with Christ, I'm seeing him, I'm talking to him, my wife, my kids. Every goddamn thing happens. So even if I was to have sex again, how the hell are you supposed to perform when there's fucking a whole fucking audience watching you? I mean, I guess I could just turn it off, but fuck. Endless, man. So if you got inhibitions, you got problems, holy shit. I don't know what to say. Get ready for it, because every goddamn thing you've done, every fucking thing you've done sexually, good, bad, indifferent, whatever, is going to be ripped out of you, and you're going to dream it, and he's going to know it. Good, bad, he's going to fix your head. Me, that's just one of my bad inhibitions. And he does that on every fucking psychological level. From fucking drug addictions to everything. Everything. Every goddamn thing in your life, there's somebody. Wherever your issue is, they got a team of fucking guys, a team of Christ, from the bottom all the way up into the light, that work that problem. Holy shit. Never ends, man. Never. And I'm like, I want to heal. I want to leave. All you, go away. Me and Christ, that's it. I got enough problems with just him. I don't need my fucking wife bitching at me. I don't need my kids yelling at me. And they just repeat. They're just there to trigger my links so I can push them out, which is different than what Christ is doing. But it's like once they're gone, I don't hear them anymore. They're back in heaven doing their thing. I'm like with Christ, and I can fucking deal with him. But I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I can barely hear them on a good day. I can't hear them at all sometimes, which I know they're leaving. So, this has been my past week, and it's worse than what I just said. I just can't put it all in a 20-minute video. So, if you want Christ consciousness and you put yourself into Christianity to save your ass, and you want to learn the path, get ready to give it all up. And make sure you don't see Christ, you don't orientate it. You know, bring Christ in your heart. Ask for Jesus Christ, Christ consciousness. But don't bring it here. Keep it in dream space, man. Keep it in your dreams. Don't go day to day listening to Christ and seeing him and everything spiritually. Your whole world's going to go. Everything you thought you had away in a dark fucking closet somewhere. All your shit in the dark closet. Nope. He's going to pull it up and there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. They got a goddamn implant that can suck the fucking life force out of your nostril. You wouldn't even believe it. You would not fucking believe it. Watch my videos. And that's just my problems. I ain't addicted to nothing except cigarettes and coffee, and that ain't even much of an issue other than, you know, imagine people that are heroin addicts fucking stealing, sinning, whoring to get fucking drugs. Holy shit. All that matters. Oh yeah. You can pick your fucking toenails the wrong way and have an issue about it. Christ will rip it, tear it apart inside out, and he's got a fucking solution for you. Unbelievable, and it's hard work. Anyway, gotta go. So, my experiences. Take it or leave it, whatever. Later, guys.